This week we have new tools from Knipex, Klein, and Ryobi. We found a dusty robot that does all of the work for you, Milwaukee McKee to fight to the death, and we have a platinum tool deal focused on Big Red. All of that and more coming up next on The Tool Show. Welcome to The Tool Show. I'm Sarah. Rob is still out recovering, but while he was out, I found this robot. The team from Dusty Robotics and Kitchell is working on bringing BIM models to the field as soon as possible to help productivity on the job site. The field printer is intended to help map out a physical print line for walls, soffits, doorways, and more, all within a 1/16 of an inch accuracy. This would help speed up the layout process, reduce human error since it's following a CAD file, and who doesn't want a little friend like this around you while you work? Well, maybe not everyone, but that's okay. Now, I know Rob will go into way more detail about this than I can, but if you're interested in learning more about the Dusty Field Printer, please visit dustyrobotics.com. Knipex just announced several new products, starting with their new backpack and hard rolling toolbox, perfect for showing up on the job site with way more swag than anyone else. The all-new Knipex Modular X18 tool backpack is jam-packed with features. It's a recycled polyester bag with a hard base, padded back and straps for insane comfort while you carry it from your truck to the job site or up a ladder or down into a basement. It has side pockets, a massive reinforced padded pocket in the back for meters, a laptop, and more fragile tools, and a zippered pocket. The main pouch has more padded pockets, customizable inserts, more zippered pockets, and did I mention it has pockets? 37 to be exact, and a shocking amount of elastic straps. This will be available in May. They also have the Robust 26 Move. Now, if you're familiar with the Robust 45 Move, this is just a little brother to that model, but just because it's little doesn't mean it's any less durable. It is made of impact-resistant polypropylene and is designed to take a beating during transport without sacrificing the integrity of what you are carrying inside. It is dust and waterproof and temperature stable, so your tools stay protected regardless of the exterior conditions. In addition to the new cases, they announced a new 185mm needle nose combination pliers. This universal tool is the ideal companion for a variety of applications and perfect for installation and repair work. And finally, by popular request, they now have a metric version. These will be available in June. This week, Ryobi announced a new 18-volt OnePlus HP brushless edger. Utilizing the OnePlus HP technology, this 8-inch steel blade edger aims to deliver 60% faster blade speed for an aggressive edge. It has 2 times longer runtime, has an easy depth adjustment, variable speed trigger, front handle for controlled edging, and more. The new edger will be available this May for $239 bare or $269 in a kit. They also just announced multiple storage and organization solutions for their Link system, like this 17-inch tool bag, a 17-inch tool tote, a 17-inch soft-sided cooler, a wall-mounted cabinet, a 2-in-1 shelving bracket, a 21-inch solid shelf, which is way better than a liquid shelf, and a 21-inch wire shelf. All of this is coming available this spring. And finally, a 40-volt HP brushless 20-inch chainsaw. Based off of the comments in last week's video, a ton of you have a lot of timber cleanup and maintenance to tackle this spring, and if you didn't win the pole saw, maybe this boy can help you out. With a 20-inch bar, you're getting a 36-inch cut capacity. The HP technology is delivering 3.5 times more power than something that is 3.5 times less power. It features a mechanical chain brake, metal bucking spikes, a soft grip handle, and an automatic adjustable oiler. Now, this is directly aimed as a gas replacement cutty solution. It comes with an 8 amp hour battery and charger in a kit for $479 or bare for $379, and it's available this May. Klein recently announced an all-new rechargeable thermal imager with Wi-Fi capabilities. The new imager comes with over 49,000 pixels to troubleshoot hot and cold spots. It easily captures, stores, and shares thermal images with the Wi-Fi capabilities. It has a user-selectable high and low temperature alarms from -4 to 752 degrees Fahrenheit. It is adjustable emissivity from 0.1 to 0.99. I don't know what that means, but you can recharge it and you can get yours now for about $500. Last week I got to give away an Ego Power Plus 10-inch telescopic pole saw kit to one of the many entries and comments. And today I wanted to congratulate C. Adama. Congratulations, and I hope you enjoy the saw. There are a few videos you won't want to miss this week, starting with Roger Bisbee from Skill Builder. He got a hold of the Hilti DSH 600 cutoff saw. This thing is a beast. It's perfect for concrete, metal, and masonry work. Now, Rob and I got our first look at this monster in Liechtenstein back in 21. This thing is no joke. Now, after Roger used it for a while, he sums it up with this.
As I always say, let the saw do the work.
For his full review, visit Skill Builder. Now, if your TikTok algorithm is anything like mine, I am sure you have run across some of the weirdest tool hacks. Well, the team at Torque Test Channel must have the same weird algorithm that you and I have, and they decided to purchase several of those weird hacks and put them to the test. You can find it all on Torque Test Channel. Todd figured out which angle grinder is best overall with examples from Hilti, Milwaukee, Makita, Metabo, DeWALT, Rigid, and more. For real though, even if you don't need a grinder, go watch this for that sweet sparking goodness. So satisfying. Projects for All, who previously fell in love with the Flex hammer drill, wanted to see if the inline circular saw would leave him with the same warm and fuzzies. To find out if he was as impressed with the new inline, visit Projects for All. The team from Pro Tool Reviews threw the new 4th gen Milwaukee M18 fuel impact driver in the ring with the Makita XGT impact driver and let them duke it out. To find out who got the title, head over to Pro Tool Reviews. Toolman 101476 got the all-new, highly anticipated DeWALT 20-volt belt sander. He goes over all of the features and anxiously starts testing to see how well it works. He seemed pretty happy with it, but to find out for sure, go visit Toolman 101476. Peter Millard took a closer look at Triton's Duo Dowler. That's the name. And as he states, this is his 4th Triton Dowler. However, the reason that he's had 4 is not what you think. If you're in the market for a Dowler, I recommend his review and input over at Peter Millard. Speaking of woodworking, Mark Spagnolo did an incredibly interesting review and comparison of several different bar clamps. And if you've ever used bar clamps or intend to, this is the guy you need to take advice from moving forward. It's a great video and he is always enthusiastic about what he has learned and he's anxious to share. So go check it out at The Wood Whisperer. Okay, the amount of patience you all have had for us with the Block Ladder merch is out of this world, and because of that, I want to say thank you. Rob has been working on designs when he has enough energy to be down in the studio, and I should have the first batch ready next week, hopefully. But I wanted to show you what we're working with here. We have a lot of work ahead of us, and I will be busy all of next week putting logos on all of this. And honestly, we have 16 boxes, so there's a lot to do. But in the meantime, I am gonna get this stuff cleaned up. Dang it, Rob is so much better at this. Now, speaking of Rob, for those of you who were here last week, you know Rob is out recovering from shingles. He is doing better, but he still has a long way to go before he's back to his normal self. It's time for our Platinum Tool Deal. Every week, with the help from our friends from OhioPowerTool.com, we put together a Platinum Tool Deal specifically for you. Now, normally, the code will only work for the first 25 people, but this week, they're feeling extra givey and are opening the code up to the first 50 people who use it. The deal is if you purchase any in-stock pack-out, you get 15% off, and they're throwing in a pack-out tumbler on top. This is good for the first 50 people, so hurry up. The code is BAB25P. So if you're in the need for anything pack-out, which you are because everyone needs more pack-out, go to OhioPowerTool.com and use that code. Finally, I want to thank Ego and Spider for supporting our channel and the tool fans that watch every week. And if you can, do something kind for someone else this weekend, and we'll see you next week.